Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So last week, if you watch my indices forecast, I said that there was really good week because we had nice volatility. Also on Forex market, we had nice moves last week. So let's see what we might have in upcoming week. Last week we said about the AUDCAD, we said about potential breakouts, as you see here, long entries or here short entries. Why was like the what is why it was like this? Sorry, because we had this long daily long 1 to 3, and we said that we might have another continuation to reach as previous tops or resistance. Or if price breaks lows, we might get continuation of this weekly short trend perspective to the support level or even lower back to the next one. So what happened here? We had false breakout. On the 4-hour chart, we didn't have any setups. And on the 1-hour chart, we have one aggressive retracement to the 12, but it would be losing trade. This was our first 1 to 3 after trendline breakout, entry after candle close, stop loss below the 36 EMA. But right now, we would be stopped out. If you wait retracements to the 36, like I personally, I like to see that price is hitting 36. There wouldn't be entry here because if you pay attention, this is your 2 to 3 line. And to enter the trade, we need to see that price is breaking 36 EMA. Yes, so we need to see that its price is going up above the 2 to 3 line. Entry is after candle close, stop loss below 0.3. In this case, we didn't have it. So we would be protected. And then price make another move, and what we said, short entries here. Yes, so this was our support zone, and what we said, short entries. And we have first option a little bit aggressive because we see that price went up again to this level, and entry was here, stop loss would be above. But what was nice here, we had nice trend line on the 1-hour chart, which protected us. Yes, so we had this short entry here. We had short entry here. Let me just draw it. Entry here, stop loss ideally above the trend line. So I would say 25, 30 peps. Yes, and now price hit first target, and now we wait. Yes, so we had this option to jump in on the AUDCAD. And what we have now, price has volatility. So our next goal is previous low. So right now, any retracement for us is option to sell. So 4-hour chart retracement, this is our 4-hour chart trend line. 4-hour chart retracement, back to the 36, back to the trend line. You look for short entries and target that. 1-hour chart retracement to the 36 EMA, you look for sell entries. This is our 1-hour chart trend line right now. And you retrace into 36 trend line, you look for sell. Yeah, so it's really easy, to the point we don't have to think too much. If price reach support zone, then what we can do is to try to look for potential long bounce entries. If we draw trend line like this, because this is quite strong support, as you see here, so maybe price won't break it. If this is the case, if price will reach this and we will see, okay, that price is struggling, we can look for long bounce buy entries again and target this trend line. Yes, and then in case if price reach this trend line, we can look for short entries, target this support zone if we have enough and good risk reward. This is how we can play this. Of course, we can also wait for trendline breakout, potential long entries, and support breakout and short entries. Is like a long-term perspective. Aussie dollar, US dollar. Last time we said about the retracement. Didn't happen nice retracement, and price started to range a little bit here. Yes, we had false breakout here. But we couldn't take any long entries because simply the daily is pointing down. So what we have here, weekly chart is still pointing down. We still have the short 1 to 3. We can just leave this resistance and this one. We have this nice option. We have this support zone, so price might continue to go down. Daily chart is pointing down. We also have potential short 1 to 3, so we might have continuation to the support level or to previous low. This is your next area where price might react. So what we need to see is we see that price is in the range. We need to really, ideally, we want to see breakout of this. We also have trend line here. So ideally, we would like to see that price is breaking. Here we can look for buys. Here we can look for sell. Why we can look for buy entries here? Simply because if price breaks this line, this also might be situation that we will have higher low, momentum to go up, and another up move. Yeah, so it will be like a higher low on the daily. It's also possible. Yes, we have trend line here. We have trend line here also. Let me just draw a little bit better. This is the line. So in case if price really would like to go up, pay attention also to this. This will be our another goal and another goal, but you have to pay attention also for this, because what might happen also range like this. Okay, sometimes we also have this. So the price like to be squeezed, and then we have up or down. Okay, so please keep in mind this. Right now it's not so relevant. It's only our approach plan. We will see. Yes, definitely. This is what we have right now. Okay, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. This is new pair. This is a pair where we can look for trades against main direction. This is weekly chart. Our support zone is here. Next zone is a little bit lower, and in case of the resistance is up here. Let me just unzoom. It will be okay here. Yes, from the weekly perspective. We have weekly trend line here, close to the 36 EMA. Another line is a different angle, but it's not so relevant. So what we might get, reaction, a bigger retracement, retest of this, and continuation of this down move. Of course, before price, we decide to go here. We still have daily chart, and we still have daily trend line, which is more or less here. So what we can do, we can look for entries after daily trend line breakout, and then we look for buys and we try to target weekly, or we wait for the support zone to break and we look for short entries. This is like, if I can say, a little bit conservative approach. However, we can look for lower time frame and entries. And right now we have range. It's visible. Of course, we don't want to trade here. Forget about trading here. There is no point to trade here, even if price reaches this. Because of the range, you don't want to trade this. Okay, we still have to pay attention what price is doing. So basically, if price bounce here and continue to go down, you can look for short entries here. Okay, but you can also trade against main direction on the lower time frames, like 1 hour chart or 15-minute. Whenever price make higher low, this is your option to look for buy entries, and this is your goal. Daily trend line with the daily 36 EMA. Okay, so this might be, I don't know, around 40-50 pips, not much. But if price decide to make bigger retracement, your risk reward is reward to take this trade. Okay, so this is what we have. We can wait for breakouts here and also here. Same on the 15-minute chart. I don't like to trade here. Some traders maybe would like to trade. For me, this is 60 pips, so not big deal. But if you are really aggressive, you can right now look for short entries here and target this. And if price reach this level, you can look for long entries here and try to target this. Okay, so this is also possible. It's possible because simply there is reason to do this. We have resistance here, we have support. So if you really would like to practice or really you trade like this, it's also possible. I personally do not like trades like this. For me, it's a little bit too chaotic here to take the risk here. Yes, but it's possible. Euro dollar. So what happened here? Last week we had some momentum We didn't have any entries. As you see, we didn't have any retracement on the 4-hour chart. There was only option on the 1-hour time frame. Also, even we didn't have here. We have here option. Yes, this was our. Here we have false breakout, and here we have breakout. Here we had news in US. Yes, from Fed. So that's why we had this situation. Here we could have tried this, maybe lower time frames. Let's see, because we cannot go to higher time frames. But you see, if you jump in here, stop loss 10 pips plus spread, so around 12, 15 pips, and you see that your target wouldn't be hit. So if you jump in and you start to see that price is in the range for some time, it's better to even close the trade on the break even. Yes, don't wait too long. Okay, because what is our approach? We enter and we would like to gain momentum, like here. Yes, exactly like here. We have this, and we have momentum. Yes, this is our way. If price this is making this started to range, of course you can leave this position. Yes, it's not a problem. But if you don't want another extra thing to manage, is just close this. So what we have right now on the euro dollar, we still have same levels like last week. Yes, nothing changed because we are around the same zone here. So we have double bottom right now on the daily chart. We have this, we have previous low. There is still chance that price will go and retest this previous lows. Still we are pointing down. We are pointing down. We have this trend line here. So what can happen here? Let me maybe delete this, and we will just leave lowest point to do not complicate the things. Okay, it's still pointing down on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, so it's a little bit, trend line is, see, if we would like to really draw trend lines, it will be like this, more or less. Okay, so we have a trend line like this here. So you still have short 4-hour chart 1 to 3, but generally price action, you see, what we would like to see usually, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. This is what we would like to get, you see, and suddenly we have this, and the price retraced back to this point, and right now we are here. So it's not so obvious that price might continue. We can still try sell because daily is pointing down, 4-hour chart is pointing down, but because we don't have any more clean direction, we have to lower our risk. So if you go to 1-hour chart, right now, if you have retracement to this level, we can look for breakout, and then we look for short entries on the lower time frame. So we can go to 5-minute chart, for example, and look for 5-minute 1 to 3s here. Okay, so this is for scalpers, intraday traders, simply because we still have a little bit room to this support zone. So this is option number 1. Option number 2, if price, but this is only for intraday right now. Yes, only intraday. We don't have swing trading opportunities here, but if price breaks this, we look for longs and we target this daily trend line. Swing traders can look for trades after daily trendline breakout and the 36 EMA breakout. Okay, and then this is your target. Then we have possible for swing, and also for swing is another option. If you have retracement back to the daily 36 EMA, you can look for the 4-hour chart entries, and your goal will be here. It also depends if we have another retest or price will go right now. It all depends, because if price won't go down and retest this, then we can say okay, and decide to go up from this point. We can say okay, this is our support zone. Yes, because we have more touches here, and this is like a false breakout. So if price retrace higher to this level, then you have different risk reward. So maybe not exactly it will be okay for 4-hour chart. But this retracement also allows you to look for short entries. Okay, so this is euro dollar, GBPUSD dollar. Basically on forex, we have some strange moves. So we are on this funny levels, and we also have funny moves. So there is not much, to be honest, from the forex perspective, simply because we don't have clean areas right now, at least for my approach. But GBPUSD dollar gained this momentum. We see that we are around the support, yes, right now. Okay, so we are here. Of course, we have support a little bit lower also here. On daily chart, weekly, and another one is here. We have this downtrend. We have also resistance up here from the daily, so it starts to look like a range, okay, but we don't have confirmation yet. However, we have 3 touches here, so this might look like a range. So if this is strange, price might go, maybe we'll retest this, but there is a big chance that we'll go up here, yes, because we can also have situation like this, okay, but for me it looks better, or like a classic range. Yes, looks like a classic range. So price already retested support. Right now it's pointing down, so maybe we'll have another retest. We do not have a big target. It's only 50 pips. So what we can do here, let me just draw new trend line which we have. So this is our line. We have this 4-hour chart, 1 to 3. And what we can do, we can go to lower time frames and we can say, okay, if price made for us any retracement, you can look for short entries, okay? You can look for short entries and target this support zone. If we won't get any retracement, we can look for lower time frame entries. This is your previous low, okay? This is your previous low. So you go, for example, to 5-minute chart. And whenever you get momentum, you will have setups. This is option to look for sell entries. And then if price reach support zone, okay, if price reach support zone, you can look for long bounce buy entries and you target this trend line. And as long as price will be sitting here, simply again, you look for buy entries here, sell entries here, buy entries here, and sell entries here, and so on. Yes, until price breaks, price break this or this. Okay. In case if price will decide to break this, you can try to target daily trend line with the resistance. And in case if price decide to break this support, this is your next level. USDCAD last week was quite promising to look for buy entries. Unfortunately, we didn't have any setups to go long. And what we have on the weekly start to look like spikes on the resistance. So maybe this won't be continuation of this up move, but it's only the retest, and we will have like a weekly short 1 to 3 and continuation of this down move. Yes, maybe this will be option like that. So we can definitely monitor this. Right now on the daily, we still have, I think it looks like a head and shoulders. So I don't remember exactly this formation, but I think it's something like this. I'm not so sure because I haven't used it for, I don't remember, 7 years, I think so. So I think it looks like this. Anyway, what we still have daily long 1 to 3. So from my perspective, this might be option that it still can continue to go up. But if price breaks trend line, you look for short entries. Okay, you look for short entries. Let us check where is our next support on the daily chart. The next support is here, and another level of the support is here, and of course we have another one down here. Okay, so we have all levels. We have, of course, this resistance here. So what we can do, we can wait for breakouts here. Okay, we can wait for breakouts. This line, and we look for buy entries, and here we look for short entries. Okay, so 1 hour chart. We have this. Okay, so we just wait for breakouts. Okay, so this is what we have. right now. You don't trade here. There is no point. We wait for breakouts and we look for possible setups up or down. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching this video. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Wish you all great week and talk to you soon. Bye.